McCauley at Prairie Off in Syracuse, New York. One of the things we really have to concentrate in session 34 is, I'm amazed at what people say to me, I just don't know what to eat. Really. Because what we really think we should be eating is real food. I can't even go to the regional market without a cart because I can't carry the fruits and vegetables. They're all so good. And we had a get-together, and our contribution was fruit salad. And people were raving, oh my gosh, it's the best fruit salad I ever had. It had strawberries, blueberries, peaches, and grapes. Does that sound revolutionary? It's probably the first fruit some of these people ate all summer. I'm serious. And they're going, this is the best fruit, oh my gosh. Fruit is delicious. Fruit is sweet. You want a snack at night, don't have a bag of chips, have a peach. The juice flowing down your face. It's so good. If they're hard, leave them on your counter for a few minutes. What I have included is what a balanced meal plan actually looks like. It includes breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and some snacks. Now, snacks are a couple grapes, everybody. We're not talking about a Whopper with cheese for a snack, okay? So, I personally do not snack because snacks are triggery for me. I don't eat a lot of nuts because nuts are triggery for me. A quarter cup of nuts is 0.25 of a cup. It's like 6 or 7 nuts, and there's 160 calories. You have a half a cup of nuts, you have 320, you have a cup of nuts, you're like ate your whole day at a cup of nuts, you know what I mean? So, read day 1. Today's meal plan contains about $22.50. If you think you can lose weight on $22.50, God bless you. I cannot eat $22.50. My body does not like food. I like it, but my body doesn't. So I have to have no more than 1,300 calories, of which I have to exercise 350 calories off. Some of us, we just don't need food, and that's our problem. So you need to have more fruits, vegetables, protein. There's some delicious. I'm going to read you just day 1. All right. Breakfast, 1 grapefruit. Now, a grapefruit, like, I almost think a lot of people eat a half a grapefruit. So I've never eaten like a whole grapefruit at once. I usually cut it in half and get one of those serrated spoons and dig it out, which I love. 2 poached eggs, loving my poached eggs. 2 slices of whole grain toast. There's nothing like Ezekiel toast. E-Z-E-K-I-A-L. If you don't have a pen and you want to take notes, there's pens right on the counter. Help yourself, give them back at the end of the time. Ezekiel toast is the best you can have, and there's protein. Real butter. Get rid of the margarine and use real butter. Margarine has too much processed chemicals in it. Have a cup of low-fat milk. I highly recommend Fairlife. It is delicious, and there's a lot of protein. A cup of black coffee or green tea. And then the snack, a banana, a cup of plain yogurt with 2 tablespoons of honey. Now, in order to have a tablespoon or a cup, you have to have measuring devices. Never use your eyeball, because your eyeball sees a quarter of a cup as a cup. Really. You're like, oh, I had a cup of milk, and you put in 3 cups. You got to really start using, especially if you have cereal, oh my gosh. If the box says a half a cup of cereal and you're looking at the bowl going, is that all there is, my friend? Most of the time you're having 3 or 4 cups of cereal, okay? Servings, I mean. Okay, lunch. Chicken breast, baked or roasted, not breaded or fried. A large garden salad with tomato and onion. I would skip the croutons myself. Make your own dressing. I do with very healthy oil and vinegar, heavy on the vinegar because it's free, and then water. A cup of carrot slices and some hummus. 3 tablespoons of hummus, not the whole container. Dinner, Steamed broccoli, a cup of brown rice. I gave up rice and I used cauliflower rice. Love it. Want to marry it. Have children with it. Halibut, 4-ounce portion. Small garden salad with 1 cup. Over the summer, Bob and I tried all these different fishes that we never have, and they were delicious. You can't just have haddock. You have to mix it up. Spinach leaves, tomato and onion topped with oil and vinegar. Don't be using blue cheese, everybody, okay? And 1 glass of white wine. See, you can still have your wine, but they're talking like 4 ounces, everybody. Sparkling water with lemon or lime. For a snack, blueberries. And whipped cream isn't even that bad for you if you have real stuff in the can with the spray. Don't get Cool Whips full of chemicals. Glass of water. Now that sounds like a good day, doesn't it? All right, and then the same holds true for day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5. Now each one of those days is over 2,000 calories. If a turkey sandwich is on there, you might want to just have turkey wrapped in lettuce and get rid of the bread if you're not losing. Have a little, try it just as it is, and if you lose, God bless it. If you don't have the wine, don't have the bread. And then day 4, day 5. Here's the thing. You have to, day 6, day 7, you have to eat more at home than restaurants. But if you go to a restaurant, you have to be very specific. You say, I will have 2 poached eggs, not on the English muffin, please. I would like 4 ounces of turkey and put the poached eggs on the turkey, and I'll have a couple blueberries on the side. And she's like, well, that'll be like $7.99. I'm like, sounds great. Perfect breakfast, thanks. I don't care what it costs. If I'm out, I'm not going to, well, I'm out to breakfast, it's a treat. Going to breakfast for us shouldn't be a treat. We should be there to eat because we have too many treats. That's how we got to gain a few weight, our weight, you know. So we need to look at what can we eat healthy, and it's delicious. Salt. I am a salt watcher. My body does not need salt. All processed food has a ton of salt. Now we eat cauliflower rice, and the regular cauliflower rice doesn't have a lot of sodium in it. But if we get the one that's got, what's it called, Bobby? The cauliflower rice with...
It's got like herbs.
Like herbs and spices? Yeah, and a ton of sodium. So we never get that one. It sounds good, doesn't it? Cauliflower rice with herbs and spices, but it's got like 580 milligrams of sodium. It's crazy. Also, fruits and veggies. Fruits and veggies, you don't have to worry. If you're trying to read the label on an apple, there isn't one because God made it, okay? Also, look for Q words. If something is pickled, it usually means there's a lot of sodium. Put together meals at home. Here's the situation. You have to plan. I had lunch with a 91-year-old friend who worked until she was 85. She is one of the most amazing women I've ever met in my life. She had a hard-boiled egg. This is what she served. A hard-boiled egg, spinach with cut up cherry tomatoes with some oil and vinegar. And for dessert, that was lunch. And for dessert, she had blueberries and peach slices. And that's how she eats every day. That's how she eats. And she's 91. So needless to say, it was a healthy lunch. She didn't serve me pizza. She didn't serve me wings. It was very healthy. Also, go easy on the sauce. I gave up ketchup pretty much because ketchup is sodium and sugar in a bottle. But what I did take is Frank's hot sauce, because Frank's hot sauce, your body burns more calories when things are hot, and Frank's hot sauce is really good and there's no calories. Spice it up. I have tons of spices, and you can get those Mrs. Dash's, Everything Bagel. Oh my gosh, it's so delicious, and there's nothing bad in it. It's called Everything Bagel Spice. It's delicious. Grocery shopping. Bob and I sit down every week and we say, what are we going to eat? What do we want? And we go, how about Monday? We do it by day. And then somebody says, well, I live alone. You don't deserve to eat healthy because you live alone? You deserve to eat healthy just as much as anyone else. Or you say, I have a husband who eats crap. Well, are you trying to get a second husband? Keep feeding the first husband crap, okay? We need our husbands to eat healthy too. And if he's chunky, get his butt to pray it off. I'll come to your house and drive him here. He really should be here also. You need to have a list, a plan. You need to figure out what you're going to have and mix it up. Oh, some of your logs are so boring. Boring, boring, boring. Also walking. I told you about going to Silver Sneakers for 2 years. I also try to do 10,000 steps a day. Like right now I am at, and I see it on my smartwatch, I'm at 13,715 steps. I've been up since 5:30 this morning, and I've had a very busy day. But those of you who haven't done a lot of steps, get some sort of a smartwatch. You can afford it. A Fitbit, a pedometer, and let's say you do 2,000 steps. The next day, what are you going to try for? How about 3,000? I know, Mary Ellen, when you write down your steps and you do 10,000, you feel like you won the lottery, don't you? I mean, this is something we need to do. And you know what? If you're in your 80s and you're doing 8,000 steps a day, good for you. 10,000 is just a measure. If you're doing 8,000, God bless you. But 10,000 is really good. And you know what I need to do? Push towards 15,000 a day. I've been doing 10,000 too long. I also have a good recipe in here called Skinny Zucchini Casserole. And it's got egg whites, some garlic, some Dijon mustard, some Italian seasoning. Be careful with your cottage cheese, because cottage cheese can have a lot of sodium. And you see down here it says 560 milligrams of sodium. Most of that's from the cottage cheese. You can buy low sodium cottage cheese. I don't recommend it eating alone because it's kind of raw. But if you're going to put it in a recipe, low sodium's fine. And then you can get some sharp cheese, some zucchini. There's tons of it. People are giving zucchini away. I mean, you go to the office, everyone, you look on the conference room table, there's always zucchini sitting there, isn't there? So get zucchini, and this looks like a delicious recipe. Okay, I'm going to do the song now. And the song is how many of us feel. Here we are again.